Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Basket, good. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Milton. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. All alone. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA able to slip out with that speed, escape up the court. From there, it's easy work.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Holmgren. Now Hartenstein. Here's Dort. And he's good on the three ball. Benson with it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Finney Smith can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for Oklahoma City. Vanderbilt with it. Here's Vincent. Cans it from downtown. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Now, here's Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. They get it back. And Reeves comes to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Reeves. And he goes in for the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Never dialed back. SGA determined on the finish.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now here's Williams. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Ring shot on the way. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
James. All sorts of time. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Caruso. Lets it go with a three. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Luka taking it in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 7.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Here's the break. And it's Doncic missing. The Thunder leading by 3. In the corner, Wallace with it. Off target from three-point range. Doncic left side. Taken away by Williams. That one's not going to go. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Reeves. 14 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Williams. And here is Caruso. Shot clock at 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James. The Thunder have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Kicks it out to James. The 3 for Doncic. A shot off that time. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. And it's Luka with the rebound. Here are the Lakers. Driving inside. The shot's good from Hayes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for SGA.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. No good from Finney Smith.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Oklahoma City trailing. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 20. That one goes in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket off the crossover. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
It's tipped. Fast break, the Lakers. Basket counts. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, it's settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles making a switch here. And here's Los Angeles. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Vincent. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. To the middle. Sweet move. Finney Smith can't get it to go. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Offensive rebound. Pass to connect. Down low. Here's Milton. Now here is Hachimura. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the breakaway layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Milton. Got a hand on it. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor.
Now Hachimura.
Number 11.
Nothing on the board.
Jackson Hayes.
Here's Milton. Off the mark from 16 feet out. From deep three-point territory. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. And his big game...
The Lakers, 41.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. That's tipped.
And Hachimura putting the long arms to use.
It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And you just see that burst. Gilgeous-Alexander, hard to catch him once he gets that first step.
Back to Doncic. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. Now Hachimura. And the slam by Doncic.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
And Hayes throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguarded.
Lakers trail by 6. Reeves with it. George covering.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder lead by 4. Goes up from the top of the key. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Lakers. James left side. Reeves left side. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Kept alive. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And the Lakers with another miss.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
LeBron powering in.
With a burst of speed, LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Hayes. Got a piece of it. Lakers trail by 6.
and not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Gilgeous Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
Doncic outside. Back to Hachimura. In the corner, it's James. Taken away by Williams. And they go to the intentional foul.